Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the Komala showcase. My boy SSBM Freak passed me this team and I really liked it. It uses one of my favorites Komala sets, which is just Wish, Rapid Spin, Support. Komala is really cool because of Comatose. I actually made, I should have made a moveset guide video today on it with a bunch of different sets, but we're going to be using this Spin Support one because Comatose means it can't be burnt, can't be poisoned. Really fun mon to deal with. On top of that, Scarf Magnezone to help Zygarde as well as Buzzwole. We have Spadef Marowak, which is probably going to be putting in some work this live, as it always does. And then Physically Defensive Tapu Fini. If I feel like Defog is better than Rapid Spin on Komala, I'll put that. But let's go ahead and look for a game. Happy Thanksgiving once again. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below. Twitter's good to keep up to date with me, and Twitch is nice because I do stream. I mean, maybe you don't find it nice, but if you do find it nice, go ahead and follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/pokeaim. The link is down below. This team looks really fun, though. Did a couple Wi-Fi battles with it. And Zygarde put in some work consistently. Actually, Zygarde puts in work here, too. We want to lead off with our Tapu Fini, though, because it beats lead Golisopod. We're actually Calm Mind, which is cool, too, because it gives us a win condition. Actually, I can't wait to trap Kartana. Then again, it probably just destroy me. He should lead off with his Golisopod, though. Golisopod's typically a lead. I do have Rapid Spinner that also doesn't care about T-Spikes. Leads off with the Metagross. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen right here. I mean, he's definitely going to Mega Evolve, but I'm going to Surf first just to get off a bit of prior damage. That way, one, I eat this up. Two, what I actually want to do is I'm debating sacking this. That way, even though it does take on Marowak and whatnot, I'm debating sacking it because I want Magnezone to be able to trap this. So I'm actually going to do that. Because now Thunderbolt 100% knocks out Metagross. I'm also debating going for the Magnezone play right here, but as he unfortunately misses his Meteor Mash, and we were able to Surf. And now what we're actually going to do is take advantage of this and go hard into Magnezone. I don't expect an Earthquake there. Yeah, if he went for Meteor Mash last turn, he was going for it again. But we are Choice Scarf. We can just Volt Switch around on him, knocking him out. Unfortunately, that miss meant that I get to keep my Tapu Fini. That's unfortunate for him, not for me. But we can go route to Tapu Fini and just get another turn of leftovers as well. Might as well. So nice teamwork right there. Immediately, Toxapex is going to come in. I don't think I care about that at all. I really don't. It's just setup fodder. But I can go out to Komala. Comatose does not. I don't care about Scalds. I don't care about T-Spikes. I could definitely Rapid Spin right here, but I want to go for Earthquake just in case he wants to Hard Switch into Marowak. Yeah. I'll Rapid Spin right now, actually. There's no way you go hard into Marowak after I just showed Earthquake. And this is a 3 KO, by the way, on Toxapex, so yeah, that doesn't matter because I have Comatose, and we'll just Earthquake again just in case he wants to go out into his because between this and Magnezone and Tapu Fini, none of my team can be poisoned, and at least I could 2 KO the Marowak with this. Like with this spread. So I'll go for the second Earthquake right here. We're able to get rid of Marowak, which means I can spin later. And my opponent ends up disconnect. Komala already put it in work, man. Komala already put it in work. If the game ends with Komala out on the field, that's a good showcase. We can end the episode right here, and we're done. Nah, but we're going to look for another one, though. Is this Stall? Is this someone's rendition of Stall? Who thought this was okay? I mean, it's Mono Loose to Zygarde once I trap Skarmory, which I will do early on. But still, come on. Come on, Flynn. I like Buzzwole as a lead because it beats kind of everything. As he leads off of Toxapex, which I don't mind. I'll just Earthquake this thing. Earthquake is going to do some decent damage. Beautiful damage. Toxapex do not matter. Yeah, he does have 2 Ghost types, so it kind of matter, but my Calm Mind Tapu Fini actually wins too. Maybe I should just win hard in Zygarde and just win the game. We're going to Thunder Punch here, though, because it hits everything. Outside of Delmise. Do you what do you learn that can hurt me? Your Ghost and Grass. Do you learn Will-O-Wisp? Like, this is gonna hurt you. Do you learn Will-O-Wisp? It learns Toxic. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I don't see a reason not to go for lead. Okay, so he's Toxic Protect. unfortunate. I want to predict Skarmory. I'm actually going to make the play to try and predict Skarmory right here. I don't know if he go because he has Toxic Protect, but if I'm able to get Skarmory, as I am, nice. We can just Thunderbolt that thing. He's not even Shed Shell, so that's beautiful. As he is going to whirl me out into my Buzzwole. And there's no way this Leech Light does not do 7%. Look at, you see my attack stat? So we're able to get rid of Skarmory early, which is going to help out my Zygarde a bit, and I get an attack boost on top of that. And he has like a trouble knocking this thing out. He has a lot of trouble knocking this thing out. The fact that I get an attack boost is huge. I would love to be able to Rapid Spin away his hazards. So in order to do that, I actually need to beat his Mon down. He goes out to Tapu Bulu. I'm assuming he's just going to Zen Headbutt me. Oh, just to let me get off a +1 Leech Life on the Aegislash. That I do not mind. I should be able to go out to Komala and 1v1 the entirety of his team. Except for this. Except for this. Except for this. This is a threat. Wow, I really want to Rapid Spin though. I'm so tempted to. We're going to go hard into Magnezone. We can take one Horn Leech and just throw off a Flash Cannon if we want to. But I should be able to Volt Switch one out of there into my Komala. I'm going to attempt to Rapid Spin here, though, because his Ghost type doesn't beat me 1v1. I'm just going to go for Rapid Spin. I don't even know if he knows what Komala does. Let's go. Let's go. We'll go right to Magnezone. If he superpowers, then that's the beginning of the end, as he goes for Leech Seed and misses, unfortunately for my opponent. However, we can now start Volt Switching. No. Why Volt Switch when I can go hard into Zygarde? His Aegislash is going to come out. If you want to Toxic me, that's fine. I am subbing, my friend. Now, the thing is, if you're not SD, do you beat me? Is the question. Because we have Coil. And we are faster. Do you beat me is the question if you're not SD. I'm gonna risk subbing right here because I do not want him to Toxic me or Leech Seed or whatever he can do. Yeah, and I also figured that'd be a roll. Let's go. Zygarde is gonna win. Zygarde wins. Zygarde wins. The defense. My defenses have risen. They don't care. And also, his terrain is going to be ending, so yeah, I think I win. I'm pretty sure I win. That boy is not doing anything to me. I'm +3. There's no way that his Baneful Bunker Hazing Mon can tank this. Delmise is going to come out. I don't know what GG means. GG. Oh, that means good game. Alright, I wasn't sure if he was actually going to forfeit or that man was about to pull out something. But did you guys see Komala get the Rapid Spin off, though? That's my boy. Komala put in work. Magnezone put in work. That way Zygarde can win. Komala got rid of the hazards. My boy is putting in work in 2 games. Alright, so sorry about that. I clicked something. But we got another game, and this dude has scary Pokemon. You. I don't like you. I'm not going to pretend I do. But yeah, he's some threatening Pokemon. Maybe Zygarde can put in some work. It depends. It's not bad versus my opponent's team at all. I'm going to lead off Magnezone because Tapu Lele kind of just 2 KOs everything. It leads off with Heligo. I can 2 KO this thing with the Flash Cannon. I don't mind allowing Marowak to want to come out. This is a Stealth Rocker and maybe a T-Spikes user. He does have Marowak to block my spin. However, Komala... I was about to call it Comatose. Komala does 2 KO that, as he's able to get up a Stealth Rock. I should predict him to go out to Marowak, I think. But I'm just going to go for Flash Cannon again. I don't even care. Because if it is offensive Marowak, it has no recovery. That might be offense. Actually, okay, no. That did nothing, though. Calm Mind Tapu Fini actually looks nice in this game. There's not a lot of games where it looks like a win. If I can beat Xurkitree, though. We're going to go out to Tapu Fini. There's not a reason not to go out to Tapu Fini. Because we, 1, dodge the Will-O-Wisp because of our ability, and 2, we throw off super effective Surfs. I'm actually going to Combine just see if he goes out to his own Tapu Finis. He goes out to Nihilego. I don't want to take... Because Surf would have knocked this thing out. So I don't want to take an attack. I don't want to take the Sludge Wave. So I'll go right out to my Magnezone. As he goes for Sludge Bomb. Same thing. And what we can do is go right for the Flash Cannon. As Marowak is going to come out. Beautiful. Now, we'll actually go out to Komala. Mainly because I can Rapid Spin up a little bit early. I don't think he'd go for... I think he'd go for Shadow Bone because that hits my... Exactly. I think he'd go for Shadow Bone because that hits my Tapu Fini there. And what I can do is go right for Earthquake. Earthquake is going to do some decent damage to everything on his team. And I can Rapid Spin away if he goes out into anything that's not... as he goes out to Tapu Fini. So I can Rapid Spin away these rocks pretty early. Eat this attack up and just get rid of this. As he is the Combine Tapu Fini. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. So we're U-turn out of there. We tank a Scald. He can't burn us because of his own ability. Which is actually really funny to think about. But we're Combine as well. But we're better Combiner. We're Combine Surf. I gotta go Magnezone here though. Because he's Combine Scald, he can't beat me 1v1. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt, regardless of what attack he wants to go for here. The Porygon is just the thing that's scaring me. Yeah, I don't care if he got to Marowak. I really feel like I should predict him to double, but it's like too scary of a play for me to do. And what we'll actually do is just throw off a Surf right now, because if he wants to go out to Nihilego, I'll knock that thing out with Surf. Also, it will 2-hit KO Marowak, or at least do decent damage. Might not be a 2-hit KO, but yeah, he opts to go out to Nihilego again. Like, this is super effective Surf. That's why I don't know why he switched it in last time, but we're able to get rid of the Mon that could rock up. Oh god, the Porygon is in. So let's get a special attack drop on his conversion. But he didn't convert into anything. No, he's normal. He is normal, my friends. Does that mean you can't touch my Marowak? I don't know. I'm a Will-O-Wisp him though. If he wants to Shadow Ball, it should not be able to knock me out. Nice. I barely missed out on the KO, but at least we land the Will-O-Wisp. And he has to go for Shadow Ball again. I guess he could go for Ice Beam if he wants to, but I'm going out into my Komala right here. As he has Psyshock. Okay, what do I do here? What do I do? So I'm positive Zygarde takes a hit. It is +2 special attack, but I'm Spadef. So I'm positive you take this hit. Yeah, you... Oh, God. Why? The only... Actually, okay, all statuses would have been there, but what I could have done was 1,000 arrows into extreme speed and knocked him out. It would have done... At least put him in range of being 2-hit KO'd right there. The only status that threatened the hell out of me, man. Ah, man. Okay, so at least we're able to get rid of this, but now I kind of just lose to Xurkitree. Come on. Why? Why'd you have to get the burn right there? 1,000 arrows into extreme speed would have knocked him out without having to sack my entire team. Maybe my Combine, it depends if he's like randomly Tail Glow, but maybe Combine Tapu Fini can win. So we'll have to go to a Magnezone because Xurkitree is the biggest threat and a half. I'm just spam Flash Cannon here as he Volts, which is okay. Thankfully he's Scarf. That might sound like, why am I thankful that he's Scarf? But I can potentially win because of that. I can definitely potentially win because of that. So we're going to go out to Tapu Fini. I want to predict this so bad. I'm going to predict him to double. I've shown Tapu Fini 400 times. Come on. I thought he would double out to Tapu Lele there, but he has to go for Shadow Bone. Maybe he'll go for Flare Blitz here, which gives me the opportunity to Combine up. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, though. I'm definitely going to take this. As he goes for another Shadow Bone and gets a defense drop. That's always nice. And what we can do is just Combine up and at least threaten him out. Alright, well, if he wants to give me the opportunity to boost up multiple times, I will. Apparently, I'm faster as well than his Tapu Fini, so this is good. As he goes out to Xurkitree. I want to see how much his attack does, man. I have so much special attack. We're just going to Moonblast right here. And I'm able to knock him out. Beautiful. I wasn't expecting to be able to knock him. I wasn't expecting to knock him out. I wasn't expecting to be able to knock him out. What? As he goes to Tapu Fini, which means that Magnezone can win late game. And apparently I'm not faster. but that does so much damage. God, that did so much. Are you not support like me? I don't even know. I don't even know. But this is gonna hurt. If he wants to boost, I 2 KO him. And this is a speed tie as well. Let's go, Tapu Fini. Let us go. Let's go. Let's go! The Lele is in, though. The Lele is going to be in. I repeat, the Lele is going to be in. The Lele might be here. So you definitely knocked me out. I'm going to sack Marowak because I'm going to go Magnezone and then make a few plays in order to win the game. Yeah, let's make this play. Obstacle for Shadow Ball. I don't know what that means. Are you choiced in some sort of way? I'm an Earthquake here. Actually, no. Leech Life, better play. If he is choiced and I somehow live. And I can Earthquake the Marowak after. So this is definitely the better play. Yeah. We could definitely Earthquake here. He might double back out. But he sacks his Marowak, which means I should be able to Volt Switch on out of there twice, I think. Or at least Volt Switch once for his Tapu Lele. I think you're Specs. At least we'll Leech Life and find out. Moonblast is his play of choice. I think he is Specs. If I think he Specs, Volt Switching out. One more time. We calc. If I think he Specs, Volt Switching out, and then we're timid. Okay, one singles, yes. Tapu Lele. Yeah, Volt Switching into Flash Cannon is my best play if I think he's... Either way, I don't eat a hit. I have to Volt Switch into Flash Cannon. Let's see. You Scarf? So this guy is running Scarf, Xurkitree, and Scarf Tapu Lele, and... it would have been so nice if he didn't burn my Porygon. We could have gotten the win if he wasn't Scarf there. But even then, just having Zygarde around, you know, as an option... Alright, good game though. But yeah, it would have been beautiful if he didn't burn my Zygarde with any attack. So we'll just forfeit right there. No need to bring out Magnezone and waste another minute of our time. Man. I'm so sad. I can't believe one Porygon is already busted to deal with. Like, Z conversion is already busted. But the fact that Spadef Zygarde ate that. You guys saw how well Zygarde took that? That's +2 stab. Because he did get adaptability. So he's he did get the download boost, excuse me, on top of adaptability. So we're facing Trick Room. I like his Trick Room team though. Looks very fun. How do you beat this? Doesn't this just win? I'm leading off with Zygarde because it sets up versus it sets up versus his Necrozma. I'm doing it. It also sets up on the Heligo. Pretty much everything. Let's go for game. Hi. But yeah, we set up is what I'm trying to say. The Heligo is my opponent's play of choice. I'm just gonna coil. Unless you're Scar, if you're HP Ice, unfortunate. I'm going for game. Zygarde does what it does best, and that's win. At least you could drop a Draco if anything. I'm gonna sub up after he goes for Trick Room though. And that's definitely the best play. He should actually go out into his Executor now, and I shouldn't reveal my set, but I want to. Marowak eats up every hit though. And going out to Marowak is the better play, not risking HP Ice. As he goes for Rocks, that's fine. Because I get off a Will-O-Wisp right here. I'm not sure if he'd risk his own Marowak. If he does want to risk his own Marowak, then going for Shadow Bone is actually my better play, because I probably outspeed him, to be honest. Yeah, going for... Actually, do I even have to go for Shadow Bone? I should just go for Earthquake. Boomerang, excuse me. I'll probably outspeed his Marowak just because this looks like a Trick Room team. Also, Boomerang breaks a potential Focus Sash on my opponent's part. And I can Rapid Spin away versus him because my spinner does not care about the T-Spikes. So we're able to knock out that Pokemon. This is actually really tough for him to deal with, Spadef Marowak. Though it doesn't put in too much work this game, I mean it does wall Vikavolt. And I can also Will-O-Wisp the Executor, which will weaken its Dragon Hammer, assuming it's physical. It could be special, I suppose. Special and physical are both very, very, they're both worth it, I think. In my opinion, anyway. But Komala is so cool because it doesn't care about the T-Spike and just Rapid Spin away his hazards. That's why I love it as a Pokemon. And in general, it's really cool. Necrozma is my opponent's play of choice. I'm a Will-O-Wisp right here because I can live one Dark Pulse, even if it's Life Orb. Yep. As we're able to land that, nice. That's a little bit of residual. What I can do is just go route to Komala. If he wants to go for Trick Room, so be it. I mean, between Komala and Tapu Fini, I should be okay versus Marowak. But I want to go out into my Komala just in case he opts a Dark Pulse again. I don't know if he knows what it can do. I'm not entirely sure. And as long as I keep Marowak alive, Vikavolt can't sweep me late game. I mean, I have Zygarde anyway, and the table's already set for Zygarde. I just gotta get rid of these hazards. Komala's also faster. Assuming he's a Trick Room variant anyway. Plus I'm max Spadef as well. So I'm going to risk going for the Rapid Spin right here. I'm not sure if he knows that this thing can learn Rapid Spin. He might. He might actually know. But we'll go for Rapid Spin anyway. You saw how much we took from that Dark Pulse though? Nice. And Komala is able to do what it does best, and that is spin away everything. Now, because this is more than likely a Trick Room team, I should be able to outspeed this guy and go right for U-turn and bring out my Tapu Fini. Also, if he predicts my Tapu Fini and goes out into, well, nothing on his team really wants to take it on. Maybe Vikavolt. I get a bit of momentum right here. I actually hope he switches out just because my Komala can get some momentum, and I definitely want that. This is one of my favorite sets to use on it. There you go. Nice momentum right there. What's popping? And we can go route to Marowak, get a little bit more leftovers, and just fire off a Flare Blitz. We eat any attack he wants to go for. And we get off damage on whatever wants to come in. As it is Necrozma. This team doesn't have rocks, if you guys didn't notice. But who needs rocks, man? So I could probably set up on this with Zygarde and win, but I'm going to go to Magnezone, assuming he's going to go for the Trick Room there. Nice. And I'll just go for Flash Cannon. I don't care if he goes Marowak. It doesn't matter because my Tapu Fini deals with it late game anyway. And if he wants to Dark Pulse here, I don't think he'd be Rocks. I think he's just Dark Pulse, Trick Room, maybe Hidden Power Fire, and Psychic. He could be Moonlight as well. But by me going out to Magnezone, it's going to waste another turn and force in Marowak, which is what I want. Yeah. And just getting off a little bit of chip damage on Marowak, the fact that it's also Thick Club, it just works out in my favor. Now, I don't think Komala does enough to warrant leaving, keeping it alive, but I'm also going out to it because I expect him to go for either Bone Meringue or Shadow Bone, just because they hit Tapu Fini, or Earthquake is also an option. I think he'd go for the Shadow Bone though. As he goes right for Flare Blitz. That's fine though. He just takes recoil. That's all I needed. And I can go right out into my Tapu Fini. I eat up any attack he wants to go for. And I can go for the Surf. I'm kind of tempted to predict his Executor. But I don't want to show that I have the attack just yet. I mean, this can just Calm Mind up later and win the game anyway. Yeah, he does go out into his Executor. I don't really mind that at all. Ice Beam will knock it out later. And Buzzwole eats up any attack, even if he drops. Okay, if he drops a Draco, it doesn't eat up any attack. But there's no way you're dropping a Draco versus that Mon in particular. Yeah, and I could just leech life here and get my kill. Nothing on his team wants to take it. Actually, Buzzwole just wins on its own. Buzzwole wins. Once it gets an attack, it just wins. I absorb this Executor. I literally absorb this Executor with leech life. And nothing on his team has priority. And I'm faster than like min speed the Necrozma too. By a couple points. Like Necrozma without any speed IVs, even if it's not Brave Nature or Bold or Quiet, excuse me. So we get our nice attack raise right there, and I think we just win. I actually think we just win. Buzzwole gets the attack raise. I definitely knock out Marowak with Earthquake. Then Vikavolt might be able to eat a hit. Yeah, well, maybe not anymore because I definitely knocked this thing out. But this is the thing. This is like I was saying, guys. When in regards to Trick Room, your way of dealing with threats really depends on your speed on Trick Room being up. So, like, I can Earthquake here, get my +2, and probably Hammer Arm the Vikavolt and still take it on. I'm definitely killing this, by the way. I'm just making sure. Buzzwole. Shout out to my boy Hiker Clarence, by the way, for this team. No, this wasn't Hiker Clarence. This is SSBM. Sorry, I'm used to shouting out Hiker Clarence. But yeah, as you can see, Buzzwole is just coming through. Vikavolt. Okay, I just want to make sure that lunge destroyed it. Yeah, I think it is. I think so too. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I meet you when I use a team the first time, hold to face. If it makes you feel any better, I was just recording with Trick Room and went 1 and 2 for similar reasons. We'll definitely play again on stream sometime. Nah, I have a decent Trick Room team. I mean, isn't this thing dice to Earthquake? I'm gonna go for it. I think it does. Just too defensive for my taste. Alright, well, everything dies to Leech Life now. This is, like, as I mentioned, food. This is actually food for me. Lovely food. I appreciate that. Yum. And, yo, Beast Boost is such a crazy ability. How are you gonna give me boost in my best stat? I actually like that. They should have given this to us before. Where my bug fighting in, like, DPP? Tired of these heat rans coming in on my Scizors. I mean, we got Tyranitar, we got Rotom to check it. We fine. Rotom is ghost type in that generation. We're definitely fine. We're definitely okay. I'm just saying. You might not think we're okay, but we're definitely fine versus that. But yeah, Leech Life definitely beats this guy down. And Buzzwole, late game, so trying to switch to Mero aggressive style. Olympic team is Delmize, Marowak, Mega Slowbro. Oh god. Facts. Good game, friend. Alright. I think he meant to say good game, and he said BB. We'll get one more game though with this team. Did you guys see how Komala is actually supporting the team though? It's beautiful. The fact that no one knows what it does. This guy's a Mega Pinsir though. Very threatening. Oh, thank you, friend. And finally a ghost type. You too. Finally a ghost type that we can smack with my Tapu Fini. I guess you can lead off on Mamoswine. But I'm gonna lead off on Marowak, expecting this. Yes. Yes. I wonder if he'll play more aggressive because I said it's in a video. Marowak is a great lead if he leads off with Pheromosa, because I get off of Will-O-Wisp immediately. If he leads off with Mamoswine, I'm immediately forced to switch. But if he leads off with Toxapex, which is also an equally solid lead versus my team, and I lead off with Tapu Fini, I have to switch out as well. But Marowak is so big of a threat that I'm going to lead off a Tapu Fini. Mamoswine, excuse me, is so big of a threat that I'm going to lead off a Tapu Fini. So I don't mind that. But yeah, I can just throw off a Surf here. I don't got to predict Toxapex as he goes Xurkitree, so I'm able to get off some Surf damage on that. He has to double here too, because Marowak is right there. I'm going to throw off another Surf as he actually Volt Switches immediately. Wow. Maybe it's because it's a video that he predicted me to do that. No, the crit definitely mattered, but it's okay. But I also don't know if he knows what Marowak does. So be it. I just threw away a Pokemon that smacks my opponent's team. We're going to Leech Life here. As he stays in with Mamoswine. Great. This is one of the threats to my Zygarde that I own. This is actually one of the few threats to my Zygarde that I need gone. So, we'll definitely go for Earthquake here if he wants to go out to Toxapex, as well as Aegislash. They're both 2 Pokemon. But now I'm threatened by Xurkitree, which is my fault. Why would he make that play, though? It gives me too much momentum. It gives me way too much momentum. I don't know. I wouldn't have made that play. Obviously, it worked out for my opponent, but I would not have made that play just because I think it gives me too much momentum. Marowak actually gets to burn something, but maybe he doesn't think that matters. Who knows? Or maybe because I just got outplayed. Either way, Earthquake knocks this thing out, and we're able to get our Beast Boost. Beautiful. And Marowak still being alive means that Pheromosa's check. The pincer is in though. The pincer is here. I'm gonna risk my Magnezone. I'm gonna straight up risk it. God, that does nothing. That's beautiful damage. And what we can do is just click Thunderbolt. Nothing on my opponent's team wants to take it outside of his Xurkitree, but Xurkitree doesn't deal well with that. I'm gonna go hard out to Marowak now. Because he went for Volt Switch last time, I'm not sure. Yeah. So I can Will-O-Wisp right here, something. I'm assuming it's gonna be Toxapex. That's why I'm surprised he didn't go out to. Maybe now he's realizing, oh yeah, crap, Marowak has Lightning Rod. But I get to Will-O-Wisp something now, whether it be Aegislash or Toxapex. It's probably going to be Toxapex. But if it is Aegislash, beautiful. Then my Comatose 100% beats it 1v1. I think Magnezone has some the ability to late game sweep, as well as the fact that once I spin away these rocks, they're gone for good. They're actually gone for good. Toxapex has come out. We do manage to land a Will-O-Wisp. Wow. It's been a while since that happened, but we can go right to Komala, and Komala takes this guy on, and can, as well as can Rapid Spin. I don't care if he goes Aegislash either. You can't Toxic me either because of Comatose. You can go Aegislash if you want to, but I beat it 1v1 with Wish and Earthquake. So we're gonna Rapid Spin away his hazards. And again, unfortunately this team does not have rocks, but it had Rock Spin up. Xurkitree would no longer be able to come out. That's beautiful though. I'm able to Rapid Spin away them right there. I don't care about the 2 layers of Toxic Spike. I'm just going to go for Earthquake as well. As he wants to throw off a Sludge Bomb. That's fine. And I guess he could go Mega Pinsir here, but I'm Rapid Spinning away. Nice. Komala putting in work. I take that. Now, Buzzwole doesn't do as much as I would love it to, so I'm actually just going to sack this thing to a Frustration. As he goes right for Earthquake. That's fine. If he wants to go for Frustration here, that's fine as well. Because now, again, I get to go right out into my Magnezone. And just click Thunderbolt. And claim my kill. As he goes Aegislash, which I do not mind either. I can easily go out into my Komala right here on the expected Shadow Ball. Immune. What a beautiful thing to say. And what I will do is go for Wish. As he goes Pinsir. Now, I guess he could go for Frustration here, but I'm going to try and U-turn, predicting him to go for Earthquake. If he goes for Frustration, he gets me. Yeah, I didn't have a better play, though. I couldn't risk Magnezone. I think Komala already did his job. And what I can do now is just click Thunderbolt. I think proceed to win the game. Magnezone is really weak. Aegislash comes out. As we get the paralysis on it, excuse me. And I can go right to Zygarde on the Shadow Ball. And he crits us. That's unfortunate. It's okay, dude. It's not your fault. Just unfortunate, to say the least. But we are going to go for sub here. Ooh. See, I'm not sorry about that. We can go right for the 1,000 arrows and knock out the Aegislash. And that was his Thunderbolt. That was his Thunderbolt immunity, as you guys saw previously. Xurkitree gets to come out here if it wants to. I'm actually just going to Extreme Speed because I want to see how much it does. He obviously cannot go for the Volt Switch versus me, and I can just Extreme Speed a 2-hit KO him. Nice. Pheromosa is actually going to end up coming out. And this gives me the opportunity to go out to Marowak if he wants to Ice Beam. And what I will do is actually go for the Boomerang, expecting him to want to go out to Toxapex. I don't think that you would risk Pinsir right here. Yeah. And we miss. That's always fun. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. We're going to go hard into Zygarde, though. Hard into Zygarde. On the Scald. And he burns me as well. I expect him to either Toxic Spike right here or hard into Pinsir. Or Sludge Bomb. That works too. I did not expect that. But we get our kill with Thunderbolt, which is the important thing. We get our knockout with Thunderbolt. And the thing is now, he doesn't have enough sacks to bring into this. Pheromosa dies to Thunderbolt. Pinsir dies to Thunderbolt. He has to sack this. So, getting rid of the T-Spikes early was beautiful on Komala's part. Yeah, it's definitely game. Pheromosa can come out. I go hard into Marowak as he goes out to Pinsir. Doesn't even matter if he SDs enough, because all I got to do is sack Zygarde here to win. Because as long as Magnezone is out versus Pinsir, I get my kill. Pinsir definitely dies unless it's like sub Pinsir. Don't be sub. Why did I just speak it to life? But yeah, I can just go for the extreme speed here. Get off some damage. The Swords Dance does not matter at all. I'm going for extreme speed just because it hits Pheromosa as well. We'll just 1,000 arrows. But yeah, +2 quick attack would not be able to knock out my Magnezone. And all I got to do is click Thunderbolt here. I knock out Pheromosa as well as Pinsir. He can't go hard into Pheromosa. I mean, he could, but he shouldn't. Quick attack does not knock me out. You saw how much frustration did. Yeah, that did nothing. We're going to be able to knock him out. Beautiful. And Pheromosa is the last Pokemon that has to come out. It has to go for a jump kick here. Knock me out. The Beast boost does not matter at all, though, because all I got to do is go for the Shadow Bone. Actually, I can even afford to go for Flare Blitz and just knock him out. Yeah, we eat that out. We eat that out. We eat that up. That's gonna be good. Good game to my opponent. Really surprised he went for that Volt Switch early on in the game. Might have been a little bit easier for me had I not risked that, but you guys saw what happened when he allowed Marowak to come in. Not only was I able to burn the Toxic Peck, I'm doing so many things with my hands. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican and Italian, what do you expect? But not only was I able to burn the Toxapex, it gave me so much momentum. I was able to get rid of rocks. Magnezone just put the team on its back that turn. Komala supporting the team the entire live, man. I love support Komala, but I hope you guys all enjoyed this live. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. Follow me on Twitch as well as Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.